What's up guys, it's Anna. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my favorite pregnancy must-haves and some of the life hacks that's been working for me. So for those of you who don't know, if you don't follow me on the gram, you should. I am pregnant and I'm expecting a little boy at the end of November, so I'm really excited about that. Some of this stuff is like life-changing, so I really want to help you guys out and share these tips with you. Just a quick disclaimer, and none of these things are sponsored. These are real, genuine things that I use and I like. All right, so with that said, let's get into the video. Let's get straight to the juicy parts. What you guys are most concerned about with pregnancy is stretch marks. You do get a lot of stretch marks. I'm pretty sure some more than others, because I was even before pregnancy, when I went through puberty, I got stretch marks all over my bum, all over my thighs, and I don't know, it's just from like growing. And then with pregnancy, you're expanding. You literally expand everywhere. Like your breast expands, your hip area expands, so like around your like thighs you get stretch marks. So in order to prevent that, I have a holy grail product, and that is my rosehip oil. Rosehip oil and vitamin E oil are the main like scar oils. So these are the oils that will deeply penetrate your skin and heal those brand new stretch marks. So this is what you want to be using as soon as those stretch marks come in, because I swear to you, when I first started getting my stretch marks on my breast, I did all my research, I ran and I got rosehip oil, and like within 3 to 4 weeks, those stretch marks were healed and they were gone. So as you know, you'll get some new ones, so just keep applying them like wherever you start to get stretch marks, and I swear to you, like this works. These scar oils can be a little pricey, so I was able to find mine at my local TJ Maxx. So if you guys have like a TJ Maxx or a Marshalls, then just like be on the lookout for a rosehip oil or vitamin E oil. And I also have this collection of essential oils. This is from Only. I have their little collection of essential oils. My rosehip oil I'm just finished, and this is what I'm using as backup, because if you guys don't know, lavender and tea tree oil are also good for scars and stretch marks. Well, that's what I've been doing. I will lather this all over my body before I go to bed. And the one thing about like a really good quality oil you will notice is that when you apply it, your skin should start to absorb this oil. So it's not like you should be going to bed with like a layer of oil and you're getting oil everywhere. Like, I know a lot of people talk about that, but if that's happening, then that's definitely not penetrating your skin. So it's not something that's good quality. Also, ladies, another way to prevent stretch marks is to drink a lot of water, like a lot of water. As you can see, this mason jar is like the size of my freaking head or bigger. So this is what I drink if I'm home, and if I'm on the road, I always have a like 32-ounce bottle with me. Yeah, so since I mentioned water, my next tip is to stay hydrated. I've heard like a lot of women say, well, even though I was drinking a lot of water, I still ended up dehydrated during my pregnancy. Well, that's because when you drink a lot of water, you're flushing out all the electrolytes in your body. Electrolytes are magnesium, sodium, potassium, chloride. So those are the key things that you need in your system to stay hydrated. So that's why a lot of people, they're drinking water, but they'll still like end up in the hospital for dehydration. And I can't tell you guys like how much dehydration is a problem. Like it causes so many problems. Just from dehydration, you can have postpartum depression, you can have preterm labor. That's when you like start feeling like pain, and because you're dehydrated, your uterus starts to contract. And the crazy thing is you can prevent all these issues just by, you know, staying hydrated. So a product I like to supplement in my water is AppleCare's REHYDRATE. It's a flavored powder that you put in your water bottle, and they have all these delicious flavors like lemon and lime, fruit punch, orange. I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, well, why don't you just drink Gatorade? So the answer to that is because the REHYDRATE from AppleCare actually has 71% less sugar than Gatorade. So 12 ounce of the Avocare Rehydrate only has 6 grams of sugar, while 12 ounce of Gatorade has 21 grams of sugar. Not to mention the Avocare also is filled with like a bunch of vitamins and minerals. So yeah, if you're wondering, that's why I choose this over Gatorade any day. So since we're getting into diet, I'm gonna share with you guys what I do for probiotics. So probiotic is so important, especially if you're in your last trimester, because your gut flora can get like a little wacko. In order for you to have healthy gut flora and healthy gut bacteria, you need some probiotics in your life, girl. So I don't really like the taste of kombuchas. I'm just not a huge fan. So I like this Good Belly probiotics. It's a juice drink, mango flavored. I like this. I feel like this is easier to drink as far as flavor, and it has 21 billion probiotics. Yeah, so I'll just go ahead and share with you guys the prenatal I've been taking. I was taking this Mama Bear prenatal. This is what they gave me at my birth center. So I was taking this one, and then I started taking Buried Treasure nutritionals, and this is a liquid form prenatal, and it has plus DHA complete. So DHA is another very important vitamin for the baby's brain and eye development. So if you don't want your baby to have any eye infections or vision issues, then make sure you're supplementing a DHA. So this next tip, if I had to only recommend one thing for you guys, one thing only, I would recommend garlic oil tablets, because you guys have no idea how this has saved my life. This could be used for so many things. Like, I ended up getting sick, and I went to my midwife, and she actually told me, she's like, oh, smash up some garlic, you know, cook it with some oil, and then, you know, put it in your water and chug that shit. And I'm like, wait a minute, I have garlic tablets. I actually got this for my boyfriend because, you know, he has high blood pressure. Based on my research, this helps you with high blood pressure, cholesterol, and so I got it for him, not knowing that it's also really beneficial for me. And another great thing that this helps with is for vaginal pH imbalance. So I know that when you're pregnant, okay, things get really funky down there, and anything can throw you off, like your diet, sperm, leggings. Like, I've literally taken care of the issue and then wore tight leggings because nothing fits you when you're pregnant. So I wore leggings that I guess didn't let me breathe, and then at the end of the day, I'm like having the problem. You feel like as soon as the problem is arising, just go ahead, take one of these tablets or insert one of these tablets. So if you have light pH imbalance, then you can just take a tablet. But then if you have something more like an yeast infection, then I would recommend you to insert a little garlic tablet. So it takes care of the problem completely, so you won't have to worry about it. Another tip that I have for you guys is the Bragg's apple cider vinegar. Not even when you're pregnant, for all women. Something crazy that I just learned, I actually learned this from the Skinny Confidential podcast, and that is vagina steaming. The Chinese, they basically put some herbs in a pan and they boil the water. You sit down, you put it underneath you, and you let your vagina steam, and it helps balance out your pH. What I do is I put 2 to 3 garlic tablets in the pan, and I put some apple cider vinegar. Yeah, that will create a great vagina steam for you. And the way it's worked best for me is I wear this big skirt and I cover it all up down there, and I basically trap all the steam, and voila, guys, I'm not kidding you. Like, I told you, okay, in the beginning of this video, I said that all these things are life-changing, didn't I? So let's talk about another must-have, okay? You're gonna think I'm crazy, but olive oil. Okay, so why do we need olive oil? So this tip is more if you're on the 3rd trimester. I like to keep this little shot glass, this little cute little thing. It's like my little souvenir from Mexico. But I put a little bit of olive oil in the shot glass, and I keep this next to my bed. And before I go to bed, I apply the olive oil right on that skin that's between your butthole and your vagina. that skin is the skin that's going to stretch out when you're giving birth. So if you already know you're having a vaginal birth, this is a great tip to just make your skin very elastic. I'm just here trying to prevent all the stretch marks and the tearing and all that bad stuff that comes with pregnancy. But the last thing I'm going to share with you guys is my good old friends, my avocados. Okay, I always have in hand a lot of avocados because avocado is so important. Even if you're not pregnant, did you know the avocado is shaped like the pregnant uterus and has a big swollen seed inside? Did you know the avocado can reduce the risk of cervical cancer and also aids in health of the womb and development of the baby? They also take 9 months to ripen. So when I found out it was essential for pregnancy, I'm like eating those babies up. So I keep them stocked up. That's that. Those are my favorite pregnancy life hacks and must-haves. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Give this video a thumbs up, and if you know a hot mama out there, make sure to share this video with her. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!